Today we'll discuss an interesting marketing concept called customer lifetime value. To be honest, this is a marketing concept which is not used as much, पर इसके बहुत important फायदे हैं and we should know how to analyze it. Hi, I'm Abhishek Jhingan and on this channel we discuss important facets of marketing, business and strategy. Let me now introduce you to my new course, Winning with Marketing. The link is in the description. This course shows a structured process to create marketing plans. It is based on how marketing is done in the real world. It is practical, easy to understand and to actually use. Let's get back to the discussion. So basically, customer lifetime value होती क्या है? Customer lifetime value is the total amount that a business earns from a customer over the entire lifespan or the entire time that the customer interacts or uses that business or product. Now, earns could mean either the total profit that a business makes or the total sales that a business generates from that customer. It's probably better to use profit because you get a better idea of the customer lifetime value or CLV, but we will measure customer lifetime value in terms of the revenue earned. Sales thoda simple hota and it will make it easy to understand. So how do we calculate the customer lifetime value for a customer? For calculating this CLV, multiply the average amount that the customer spends in one interaction with that product or business into the number of visits that the customer has, say for an year, into the number of years that the relationship lasts. Again, you can take sales or profit and we will be considering sales. एक example से समझते हैं. Suppose I have a restaurant. The average customer comes here and spends approximately 900 rupees. Also, in a year, they come about 12 times. Matlab once in a month, the customer comes here to have a meal. And typically, the relationship or the average calculation that we have done, a customer interacts with this restaurant for about 10 years. So, how do we calculate the CLV? 900, which is the value of per transaction, into 12, which is a number of times that the person comes in a year, into 10, which is the number of years. So in this case, the customer lifetime value becomes 1,08,000. Customer lifetime value important क्यों है? Let's look at three important reasons. There are many. Firstly, strategic decision making. Now, when you start looking at the customer lifetime value, you start immediately now seeing who are the most valuable customers, not just for an initial time of 1 to 3 months, but over the lifetime of the business interaction that the customer has. So immediately you start thinking more strategically, what are the kind of costs that we should put into acquire a customer and how should we actually retain for longer CLV measures. Second, simply you can understand your marketing efficiency increases, so your revenue and profit gets maximized. You know which customer to focus on for various campaigns and how you can get the maximum benefit for your business. The third factor that I'd like to point out is quite important, which is customer retention. अगर आप normally देखिए, हम ज़्यादा सोचते हैं कि हम सेल कैसे बढ़ाएं, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कस्टमर के पास कैसे जा सकते हैं. But the CLV is one measure which now forces you to think what happens across the journey, the longest journey of a customer with respect to our business. How can we actually make their customer experience better? How can we hold on to or serve a customer better for a longer time? So the customer retention, that long-term outlook is generated when you start looking at the CLV. How to improve the CLV? So simple things we've already discussed. Try to enhance your customer service, make the experience more joyful. Look at ways, loyalty programs, how you can retain the customer. Obviously focus on the right segmenting and targeting. But I would like us to look at it more from the CLV formula point of view. When you look at the formula for CLV, you can make decisions which are more in line with your particular business. So what is CLV? First, average transaction size. How can you make the transaction size bigger? Can you increase the price of your products? Can you have more of a basket to offer? So these are strategic decisions. One decision could also impact the other. Second, number of transactions. Can you increase the number of transactions? In the hotel example, can we have marketing campaigns where the person comes more often to our hotel? Then the third part is the retention period, right? So we talked about its average transaction size into number of transaction into retention period. Now retention period becomes important. What are the kind of loyalty programs that I can have so that this customer is with me for longer? So look at the formula and see how CLM can work specifically for your business. Again, in conclusion, think long term with this measure or metric, which is customer lifetime value. It will help us to look at not just our short term decisions and short term revenues, which of course are very important, but it will also help us to look strategically longer term on how we can improve our brands and businesses. If you like this discussion, please do like and share this video with others. Also, do subscribe to our channel.